Hello everyone, my name is Carlie from Create Mess, and today I'm going to go through some easily to collect ephemera that you can use in your art journaling. And the first one that I've got is secondhand books are a great idea because you can pick them up super cheap. You can get ones that maybe mean something to you. So I've picked up Pride and Prejudice and North and South, which are two very similar books, I think, in a lot of ways, but I think they would be really fun for backgrounds. And they don't even have to be pretty or anything. Maybe even if they are really faded, it might even be even better, even cooler. As well as secondhand books or old books. I also recommend second language books. So I've picked up this one here, which is a book that I quite like. And my computer's making noises. And this one I found it in, I assume it's German. And German is a language that I really want to learn. So so it has a meaning to me. But even if that doesn't have a meaning to you, foreign language books are great because it is sort of gibberish. So if it's on the background, you don't get your eyes drawn to certain words because it's a bit gibberish too if you don't speak the language. I've also picked up a English and Dutch dictionary. Again, this is just secondhand, and there's a million pages, and Dutch, sort of close to German, but yeah. I thought, a dictionary pages could be fun in the background. Looks like I picked that one up for $5. I picked it up a few years ago now. So apart from books, another thing to look out for in like secondhand shops and garage sales and things like that are, hang on, forgot one. Travel books. So of course I lived in Japan for a year or so. So Japan does have a great meaning to me, but this is an out of date book now. I'm not sure what year it's from, but lots of things about Japan in there, maps, pictures, photos, so that can be fun. And now, which you've seen, the other thing that I've picked up I picked these up at the second-hand bookstore as well, are old sewing patterns. So they do have the patterns in here. They have instructions and everything as well. I won't get them all out because it's a pain in the ass to get it all back in. But especially the covers. I'm thinking this one maybe of putting that on the cover of my art journal. But yeah, so old sewing patterns are really good. Another thing that is really good are, let's move some stuff out of the way, magazines. Magazines are another thing that are really good. So this one is a favorite of mine. I really love the collective, the Renegade Collective. I've been reading it from the start. But if there's an inspirational magazine, or not even inspirational, it's a good thing to to keep. I've just bookmarked a few pages, but this one's a really good book because it does have these kind of spreads that are sort of inspirational for art journals. So you could copy that, you could paste that in. I'm thinking cutting out the text and using it in a page, and then it's got this nice frame as well that I could use in the same page, a different page. What else have I bookmarked here? This one just has like nice little words there. Where in the world? I thought that would be nice. Here's another one that's got some really nice writings, frames you could use. It's got a skull, which doesn't really resonate with me, but I could use this design and put something over the top of the skull. What else have I got? Letters, numbers. So apart from words, you could use, you cut out numbers to use in your spreads. What have I got here? I really liked this photograph of a melting ice cream. I just love the colours. I think that would be awesome to put on a page. I've got this book here. May this year be the year all your dreams come true. Full of adventure, creativity, inspiration, and the right number of lazy Sunday afternoons. And also, not just actually cutting out these things and putting them in your books, but things like, you know, these ones back here, you can use them as inspiration for what you're going to put on the page. So if you're going to do your own little doodles and things like that, this kind of stuff is great for inspiration, not just cutting out. Oh, I like this one too, where there's a will and there's a nice little border thing there I can cut out. So this is a really good magazine because there's always, it's inspirational to read, but there's also lots of inspiration in there for art journaling. So, but any magazine that captures your imagination is great. Another good one are colouring in books. You know, adult colouring in books. I really like this one by Emma Farrens. I've got a couple by her. And again, it can be inspiration for the kind of doodling that you put in your journal, some of the iconographics and stuff that you want to put in your journal. And also, you can rip out the pages themselves and put them in your journal. So with colouring in books for me, they're not really sort of a work of art for me. I just, they're sort of something that I can do while I'm on, you know, watching the TV. Just, I like to doodle and stuff like that. So while I haven't put much thought itself into these pictures often, I bet you they could look really great in a scrapbooking page or as inspiration for a scrapbooking page. Here on the desk I've got some scrapbooking scraps, so I like to keep my scraps here, and you can do so much with all your scrapbooking scraps on your art journaling pages. I try not to keep too many because I do get overwhelmed, so if this box is full, like it is, it means that it's time to use some scraps on a page. Also, I keep in here doilies. So if you can see in there, lots and lots of doilies. Doilies are great for stenciling if you're going to do some spraying, or actually to stick onto the page itself. Another great thing is ribbon. So I've got in here lots and lots of ribbons. Again, you can use it as a stencil or as a stamp, like you can paint that and then stamp it on the page, or you can use the ribbon itself. Here I've got some leftover fabric from, I've got a sewing business. I make baby carrier suck pads. So there's quite a bit of material scraps that I have, and this is awesome. I love the texture and putting texture of material down on your pages. Lastly is photographs. I don't know about you, but I often print out way more photos than I actually use in my scrapbooking pages. So I like to save the photos that I haven't used in a book and use them in my art journaling. And this one's just like a journal I just started actually, but it's just like a little sketchbook that I'm doing. And my whole thought for this is that I can cut these out and use my own sketches in my journal as well. So that's just a few ideas of things you can use in your art journaling pages. You can use heaps more as well, but these ones I wanted to just pick things that are fairly flat because I like to keep my art journal pages kind of flat, as opposed to my scrapbooking, which I often put a lot of like dimension and texture on the page. So they're just some ideas of some things that you can use on your art journal pages. I hope that you've gotten some kind of inspiration from this video. Please let me know what you think in the comments below. I do have some more art journaling videos coming up. I've got lots of plans. I'm actually going to start a new art journal just because I feel like it needs a fresh start. So there should be some videos with me preparing that journal, and I'm hoping that I can get some layouts done on camera as well. So yes, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!